If you're one of the 44 million student loan borrowers in the country today, it's time for a very honest talk about how to get rid of those student loans once and for all. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the tactics that student loan servicers use to keep you in debt and what you need to do to finally kick those things to the curb. The stats around student loan debt are staggering. $1.6 trillion spread out over 44 million borrowers. The average amount of student loan debt per person is pushing $40,000, and the average payback time is 21 years. Defaults are on the rise as well, and a slew of the defaults happen in the 5 to 10 year range. It's as if borrowers leave school, they begin making payments on their student loans, and after 5 or 6 years, they finally look at their loan statement and realize that the student loan balance hasn't gone down, it's actually gone up. At that point, they're like, yep, nope. Here's why. The Department of Education, in an effort to make college affordable, has simply kicked out the length of time that you can pay back your loans, essentially extending the amortization table. So before, a 10-year loan is now a 15 or 20 or in some cases 25-year loan. The problem with that is the payment that you're making may barely cover the interest amount that's being charged, and in some cases it doesn't even cover the interest that's being charged, causing your student loan balance to grow month after month after month. The result is, in the immediate term, you're like, yes, this payment is affordable, and down the road you're like, wait, what? I've been paying tens of thousands of dollars for years. How is it that I owe more? Here's how. A friend of mine has 20 loans and a PhD, but still 20 loans. One of the payments on his loan is $7 a month. Now that loan has a balance of about $1,500, but $7 does not even cover the interest amount on that $1,500 a month. So every single month, month in, month out, his $1,500 loan grows by just a little bit every single month. It seems like a small amount that he should just be able to knock out at a moment's notice. His other 19 loans have various payments, all totaling $600 a month. But here's the kicker. The $600 a month payment does not even cover the amount of interest that's accruing on all 20 loans. Therefore, month after month, all of his loan balances are also growing. There are some very specific things that you can do to make sure that your student loan balances are decreasing, not increasing on a monthly basis. And the first, very simply, is to decide that you're going to pay these suckers off faster than the DOE expects you to. The next is to pick the very first loan that you're going to go after and make sure that this is the loan that gets paid off first. Now, in my opinion, it's best to go after the lowest balance loan, not necessarily the loan with the highest interest rate. When you go after the loan with the lowest balance and you knock it out right away, what happens is emotionally and psychologically, you get a win. And that win will continue with the next loan and the next loan and so on until you see the total number of loans in your basket begin to go down over time. And step 3, and here's the kicker, you must make sure that the amount of money you're sending in to those student loan servicers is being applied to the proper loans. You see, those student loan servicers will take any extra payments that you send in and they will apply them in their best interest, not yours. So you must pay attention to where they're going and stay on top of it. It's a bum deal that in the process of getting your degree, you're also acquiring enough debt to potentially buy a small home. But my recommendation is get really intent on knocking this debt out in no time. Here's a few suggestions. Take on a part-time gig on the weekends and use every extra dime you make to knock out those student loans. Number 2, investigate refinancing your loans to a lower interest rate or a shorter term to get them paid off with less interest. Number 3, spend time educating yourself about paying off loans by watching more vids like this or the ones down below. Hey, and remember, keep your head up. I know student loans are an oppressive thing, but getting rid of those student loans will be an amazing feeling, and I know you can do it. Hey, drop a comment down below about your student loan payment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button while you're there. so you never miss another video like this. Here's to a student debtless future. See you on the other side.